the girl was woken by a loud rumbling outside. She quickly got up to check, but could not find her father. On the television, there was an urgent news report. Just then, the neighbor's dog ran to her door, as if asking for help. She opened the door to see what was going on. The dog seemed frightened and began barking. Curious, the girl went to the neighbor's house. She was shocked to see blood all over the floor. She almost slipped, then saw the old man lying on the ground, barely breathing. When she moved closer to check, she noticed the old woman, who had been paralyzed for years, eating something. The old woman slowly stood up and rushed toward the girl. The girl turned and ran. At that moment, her father and uncle arrived. The old woman, still chasing, fell to the ground but quickly got back up and charged at them again. Her father struck her with a wrench and knocked her down. They immediately got in the car to leave the city. Infected people kept rushing toward them. The girl had no idea what was happening until her father told her it was a long-spreading cordyceps fungus, which had infected most people in the city. On the roadside, someone waved for help. The uncle wanted to stop, but the father refused. No matter how the girl begged, her father said no. When they reached the highway entrance, they found it blocked. They had to take a shortcut. Soon, they reached the city center. The streets were already in chaos. People were running in all directions, and the infected were biting anyone they could catch. They tried to drive through, but the same chaos was happening behind them. Their car was soon surrounded. Suddenly, an explosion happened behind them. When they woke from the shock, their car had been overturned. Outside, infected people were still chewing on bodies. The girl had twisted her ankle. A police car lost control and crashed into the intersection, blocking the road. The uncle was injured in the crash. He told his brother to take the girl and run, then meet at the river later. The father carried his daughter through an alley to a street corner, only to see the infected eating corpses. He quickly ran into a house. The infected were fast and chased after them. They ran through the house and out the back. Just as the infected were about to catch them, a gunshot took one down. The shooter was a soldier. But then the soldier aimed his gun at the father and walked toward him. The man shouted again and again that they were not infected. The soldier still pulled the trigger. The father dodged, but the soldier aimed again. At that moment, the man's brother arrived in time. The father was only slightly injured, but the girl had been shot. Seeing his daughter in pain, the man was heartbroken. In the end, the girl died. 20 years later, the place had become a wasteland. The few survivors could only live hidden behind concrete walls, struggling to stay alive.